number one, it's a non-quota course. And number two, because there'll always be a reason for you to go to work every day. When you look at your students and you see them, there's a new found reason for you, and it's not, the motivation is purely intrinsic, or it's about the students, because at least you feel, and you really do feel, that you continue to serve every year something, a new generation.
Ever since I can remember, I have always wanted to become a teacher. I think the main reason is because I like my kindergarten teacher so much, and I wanted to be like her.
Honestly, I did not choose to be a teacher. When I graduated and finished my board, my school invited me to teach. And then I found it to be something enjoyable. Most probably because when I was still a student, I enjoyed being a student as well as helping classmates.
Students, by number one, they should do their task, which is to read, because I teach literature, just for if you don't know. And then number two is that I make sure that they can apply whatever lesson that they get from the literary selections into their daily life, which is very important, because the literary selections could be from 20 years ago, 100 years ago, but it's important that they understand that even though it was from a long time ago, they could still apply.
The primary way of motivating my OT students is by making them realize how big an impact we have as OTs in the lives of the people we touch, particularly the people with disabilities.
Most of the time what I do is try to keep my lessons as simple as possible to make students realize that it is not difficult to learn the lessons. It's really possible to learn and master them.
Preparation is always a year before, because you have to read, then you have to look for other sources, because you could not come empty-handed, and you have to do the slides, the pictures for class. You have to know your subject matter very well. So whatever you learn in your undergraduate class and then your graduate class, you can always apply. So the preparation is ongoing. It could never stop, because there's always new information that you can add every time.
To prepare, well, I read a lot of books. Actually, that's it. Basically, that's it. I read the books, and then I sleep and I eat, because I cannot go to class without eating.
Obviously, you need to read. I read from a lot of sources. I read books. I go to the internet for pictures. I try to recall my experiences as a student, so that I won't. When I discuss the lessons, I have designed the lessons in such a way that a student is able to pick up.
You resolve any obstacle in class diplomatically, meaning you should always hear the side of both sides if there are any problems. And of course, you should always be tempered when it comes to problems, especially if it's Burgoni's big problem. Always be tempered, and you meet it level-headedly. So you should always consider the facts, the problems, and then you raise a solution. This is very important.
Usually talk to the people involved, and we try to talk about the problem and try to find solutions. So we take time, like a homeroom period, diba, to talk about their problems, what they find difficult in class, what can we do to help them improve. Kasi basically, the problems of the students revolve around their grades, diba? So if that's a problem, we talk about what we can do to help them improve their grades. And
that really depends on the problem. The problem is, for example, noise in class. Okay, what I do is, most of the time I just talk and make the students realize that they're noisy and they are disturbing the class. At this level in college, what I hope personally is that the students are old enough to realize what they're doing and the effects of what they're doing.